Close Quarter Florida Bass Paddler here, and today I'm going to do a follow-up to the re-review of my initial overview of my old TownDiscovery 119 Solo Sportsman. Now, one of the most common questions I get asked is, do you still have it? Is it still part of your fleet, etc.? And the answer to that question is, yes, I do. Now, I'm not going to go over the rigging, I'm not going to go over the basic features, I'm not going to go over its performance because I've done that already. The reason I'm doing this video is simple. Because of those questions, I want people to know why I still have this kayak and what I enjoy most about it. Now, yes, I'm going to refer to it as a kayak because that's just something I automatically say. It's a canoe, it's a kayak, it's a hybrid, whatever you want to call it. To me, this is my 4x4. We're going somewhere today where I took my PDL once, and as much as I love my Predator, it was rendered almost useless as far as the drive in the weedy waters. That's where this boat comes into play. Now, this canoe kayak hybrid can be whatever you want it to be for you. It could be for small bodies of water, which I've used it for. It could be for small canals, which I've also used it for. But where we are today, Lake Lafayette in Tallahassee, Florida, is probably one of the weediest places I've ever been. And what's interesting is it's not weeds on the surface. There are clumps here and there, but just below the surface, it is nasty. And when I took my PDL here once, it was horrible. I was constantly pulling it up, clearing the prop, and I just wound up paddling it all day. However, even paddling the Predator, you have to go around and find channels and stuff. Today we're going to be using this boat to go through them without getting hung up and looking for some big fish. Let's go fishing. Again, to me, what really makes this boat stand out is its ability to just track through some of the nastiest mats. I've mentioned it before, when you're fishing in places that are really weedy, your drive is just going to be more of a hindrance than it is a help. So I love the fact that I can come to a spot like where I'm at today, park on the mats, fish, and just move to the next spot without having to pull up my drive and make just a bunch of unnecessary noise. The boat is so stealthy through the thicket. It's awesome. Another thing I've mentioned before, and I'll say it again: portability, portability, portability. Watch this. This is what I have to do to get into this body of water here. Oh, what the Oh, that was a big old mudfish. I thought that was a little gator. And this is why we go into these areas. Let's get a picture and get this big boy back in the water. And lastly is speed. Again, for a lightweight kayak, not overly long, 11 feet 9 inches. I have no problem covering a lot of water, even in larger bodies such as the one I'm in now. So in closing, 2 years later, I still love this Discovery 119 Solo Sportsman, and never once have I thought about getting something different for smaller bodies of water, or the small canals I've fished, or the really weedy areas like we hit today. This canoe, kayak hybrid, can just handle it. It's fantastic. And you can rig it out, as you can see in some of my other videos, or you can just fish it as it arrives from the warehouse with its 2 flush mount rod holders and the built-in track system on the front thwart. Grab a good paddle, your PFD, your tackle bag, and a rod or two, and you're on your way to a fishing adventure. Don't take my word for it. I invite you to visit your local Old Town dealer to check out the Discovery 119 Solo Sportsman. I hope you found this video to be informative. I hope you now realize what a great vessel this is. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Bill Score, the Florida Bass Paddler. Tight lines. I'll see you on the water.